hiking along with our family. Funny story. Funniest line of the entire trip. Where's your fucking code word now, fake? So we had quite the experience last night at a hostel, and I'm going to tell you all about it, but I'm going to do it after I climb this hill so I'm not heaving. Okay, we're going down. I can tell the story. So Vic and I have code words, and we need to actually learn to use them, because one means kind of proceed with caution, just be aware of your surroundings, maybe one of us is uncomfortable, and one means no discussion, we got to run. And I'm not going to tell you what the code words are in case you're a creeper and you're reading this and you know our code words. Just kidding. Okay, so we had booked this hostel at the end of kind of a long day to get out of the rain. And as we were hiking all day, it was on again, off again rain. So we kept talking about, well, maybe we would spend our last night in the tent. That would be much more fun. We knew they were jamming us in, but we didn't know how much. So as the day went on and it kept raining, we were like, oh, we don't want to screw the hostel owner. So we were like, we'll go to the hostel. Worst case scenario, we'll tent in the yard. Well, we get there and oh my God, it was disgusting. And none of us initially were willing to speak up because we felt bad. And so the girls were in one bunk room with barely enough room. And when Vic and I were going to be in the other bunk room, and I had reservations the whole time, but when I went to the porta pot, that was it. I was like, this thing is filled to the brim. It's disgusting. And the guy came over and, quote, took care of it, but I don't know if he pulled shit out with his hands and threw it at the chickens, because the only way I know that you empty a porta pot is with a pump. And that didn't happen. So anyway, the four of us, we went and got the girls and we said, look, you guys do what you're comfortable with, but we're out. And they were like, we're out. And the whole vibe was really creepy. We sort of felt like all the hikers were more like druggers and stoners and like kind of in a zone and in a cult. And it just didn't feel hiker friendly. The folks that owned it were nice enough. And they were apologetic, or at least he was. So I'm sure it's fine for some people, so I won't even tell you what the hostel was, but not for us. And we found the perfect campsite by a river, and it was peaceful, and the four of us had great dinner and conversation that would not have happened. So, Vic, learn to use your code words. And girls, speak up when you're uncomfortable. Lesson learned, 2 lessons last night. So it turned out to be a super fun night, and it's gonna be a great day. This is like date night picnic table.
I swear I walked by it, it looked like a full-size picnic table.
Anybody want to go on a date?
Yeah, I didn't really pay attention. I just I'll date you.
Aw, here, I'll date you too. You're a little young for me. Date night at the picnic table.
This is cute.
This is like training for Lick Creek. These are just the warm-ups. A lot of water today, so pretty. Having fun, Vic?
I'm having a blast.
Oh, you're already across. Woo! If you want to afford it, use caution and common sense.
This isn't as bad as yesterday.
Yeah,
So funny. It looks so much
unless it drops off, but
Yeah, we saw
look at Vic just like, you're funny.
Come on. We've been hiking this
Phew.
whole
All right. County Fair, it's gonna be over your head.
That was anticlimactic.
Yes.
Yeah. 2 days of build up.
Could have just done a roll.
I feel like we're getting just a little bit of a send-off tour. Oh my gosh, there's the door to the tree. First view we've seen in like 3 days, and not because of the rain. These are a bunch of mountains that we've already done. Either this hike or a section ago.
I'm thinking it might
Just
maybe
gorgeous.
that ridge.
All right, the last push up to Chestnut Ridge Knob Shelter. What they say is one of the most beautiful shelters on the trail. Because I think when we turn the corner, we'll see why. Wow. That is Burke's Garden. God's thumbprint.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
God, I got like a half an inch.
Did anybody fart? Descending down towards Burke's Garden. We got exactly 1 mile left.
Come on, son, I'll be happy.
All right, getting a little emotional, but we connected the dots.
Happy completion of Virginia, folks.
Thank you.
There it is, Burke's Garden Hostel. And we are now back down in God's thumbprint. What a glorious day to finish this hike. What an amazing hike. Just the added bonus of 2 wonderful new friends that at the hostel yesterday when we got there, the woman said, "Oh, I didn't realize it was a family when you called." And we didn't bother to correct her. Definitely gonna miss these 2 an awful lot. The entire southern and middle Appalachians are done. Over 1,600 miles all the way up through Connecticut to the border of Vermont. Pretty amazing feeling. 183 miles or something like that. We're back. So we're in the bunkhouse. Upstairs are the actual bunks, but it's so nice. All spread out and common area and like a bunch of games. And then there's like a whole waffle bar in the morning and coffee. And come down here. We signed the board there. Vic and I are gonna have a little cribbage. Woo woo. Did you guys play cribbage? Oh, we'll teach you. And then here's the private room right here, where all the magic's gonna be made, as in sleep. Beautiful day and sit outside and chill. Super excited. So it's about 8 o'clock. We had amazing sandwiches at the Burke's Garden General Store, which is Amish. First time, honestly, the whole trip that I went outside eating vegan, but there weren't many options, but wow, were they good. So now we're just hanging out at the hostel, just chilling, and I just walked out to see what it looked like out here. Beautiful night, got a nice moon up there. And great group of people here tonight, a few section hikers, a few through hikers, but really nice group, respectful group. So I feel really lucky to be here and sad to go home tomorrow.